Here in this video I will talk about acceleration, and then we will discuss the equations of motion for a constant acceleration in one dimension. So the acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. This can be also known as the average acceleration. So the average acceleration we have here is the rate of change of velocity. Vf is the final velocity, v0 is the initial velocity, and tf is the final time, and t0 is the initial time. So let's say we have a car here that goes with some initial velocity v0, and then it accelerates, so it changes its speed, so its velocity here, but it goes in the same direction, therefore it will be velocity, so vf. Then the acceleration here is simply vf minus v0 divided by tf minus t0. Here it was, let's say, t0. Here we have a tf. The unit for acceleration is, so velocity unit we have is a meter per second divided by second. This becomes a meter per second square. This is the SI unit for the acceleration. Acceleration is also a vector quantity, thus it has got both magnitude and direction. So the body moving in this direction will have the same direction as the acceleration of that object. Acceleration is caused by two things. One is the changing in magnitude. Let's say an object is going from 2 meters per second to 3 meters per second in some time t. This is due to the change in magnitude. The acceleration also occurs by changing the direction. Let's say an object here going in a circle goes in this direction, and then later it goes in this direction, so it changes their direction and the object is accelerating inward. So always remember, acceleration is change in magnitude or a change in the velocity. So instantaneous acceleration is if I limit delta t tends to 0 for the dv over delta t. This is our instantaneous acceleration. Deceleration means deceleration is an acceleration with the direction opposite to that of a velocity. So let's say an object which is going 30 meters per second and comes to 20 meters per second, then the object is actually decelerating. Then the direction of acceleration here will be in opposite direction of a velocity. Here, equations of motion for constant acceleration. To simplify the cases, we consider acceleration to be constant all the time. Then we consider initial time to be 0, so it starts at some time t0.